Korrudo is bad. Like every Grineer weapon there is in the game, this is just another mastery rank fodder. Korrudo is so bad that, oh wait, why am I dealing red crits with this sparring weapon? Oh my god, why am I able to finish enemies with one sweet axe kick to the face? Moral lesson of my intro? Don't ever call something bad in this game when you haven't taken it to its limit. What's up team? I welcome you to another Warframe video. Today, we will be talking about Korrudo, a sparring weapon that can easily be a red crit monster, and is able to one-hit enemies with its finisher damage. But that's not all. Korrudo has some sort of special feature that makes it stand out against other melee weapons in the game. I know you are excited, so, let's cut this long introduction and begin the video. If we take a look at the stats of this sparring weapon, we can see that its base damage aren't that good enough compared to those top tier melee weapon in the game. It also has a very low status chance, that you might think, it will not be good enough against high level enemies. But, like what I'm always saying, stats aren't the only basis on telling whether a weapon is good or not. It may have low base damage and status chance, but it packs a lot of critical stats, to the point that you can achieve red crits easy with the help of some critical mods. But red crits isn't the only good feature of this weapon, it also has the ability to one-shot high-level enemies. As you may already know, sparring weapon has this unique feature on the charge attack that enables you to stun an enemy, and open them up to finishers. But wait, there's more to Korrudo than red crits and one-shot features. If you have noticed, this melee weapon also has the ability to life steal. In a couple of tests, it looks like Korrudo does replenish your health in every critical hit that you deal to the enemies. So obviously, building this weapon for critical will be more beneficial, as not only does it gives you insane red crits, but it also can restore your health per hit. Okay, let's take a look on how I build my Korrudo. There's actually a couple of mod setup I will show you, and first is, the most basic mod setup you can do with the Korrudo, a mix of critical and elemental mods. Primed reach over here is a personal preference, and you can actually replace it with any mods that you deemed useful for your build. Now, I am using the Amalgam Organ Shatter, instead of the normal one, because it does give benefit to the charge attack of Korrudo. However, take note that this mod does not increase the attack speed of the weapon during a charge attack, as may be interpreted from the mod's description. Instead, it will simply reduce the 1 second charge up time required to make a charge attack to 0.625 seconds at max rank. This mod setup alone is good for Korrudo, but it doesn't give you that desired red critical numbers that you are looking for. Yes, it can own enemies, but red crits are much sweeter, don't you think? Before I show you the red crit setup, I would just like to discuss another build variation and setup, and that is adding condition overload in the build. I know, this mod doesn't fit on this weapon because it has low status chance, but never forget about the Melee 3.0 update, which allows us to switch guns and swords in one fluid motion. We can basically apply a lot of status, using a good gun, like the Zakti, and then finish them off with our condition overload Korrudo. It's one of the setup I like for this weapon, and you should definitely try it out for yourself. Now, let's move on to the red crit zone. Red crit Korrudo can be achieved by putting those two sacrificial mods on your build, plus the Acolyte mod, Blood Rush. 65% crit chance, plus Blood Rush, will give you those red crit numbers in no time, and in fact, it is possible to not die with this build, as you will be dealing red crits every time, which restores your life for every hit you deal to the enemies. Before I end this video, I would just like to get back on the build, and discuss about what is the perfect stance for Korrudo. The answer is really personal preference. If you want to go break dancing, and don't want to spend another former on the stance slot, then go with the default Brutal Tide. But, if you have the budget, and would like to have some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in Warframe, then choose Grim Fury. The difference is, Brutal Tide is more of an area of effect type, with its sweeping kicks, and it does allow you to do some finisher attacks when enemies get knocked down, while Grim Fury is more of a single target stance, wherein you just spam the melee key, and punch the enemies to death. They both can do the finisher death blow, and can achieve red crits with the help of my build. The only difference is, it's up to the user, how he or she wants to kill the enemies. And that is how you make Korrudo insanely powerful. In my honest opinion, I consider this as the best sparring weapon in the game right now. It can deal red crits, able to inflict finisher damage, and most of all, has the ability to heal the user per hit. It's a total package, and I really can say that it's worth getting. It's a really fun weapon to use, and I'm definitely sure you will enjoy punching those enemies with this new Grineer technology. So that's it. I hope that you enjoy this video and find it informative. Like always, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you haven't joined the grind team yet. Thank you so much for watching. Squad leader signing off.